Welcome into senior day here down at the soccer field on the campus of Justice University. We will be having some senior festivities just a moment, and then we'll get to some action. Justice University women's soccer versus Nelson University starting at 1 o'clock here. So sit back and enjoy the senior festivities until we begin the game. All right, well, our seniors were honored. And we're about ready to get going here on Senior Day. We're going to go ahead and bring in our live shot here. Now, our starting lineups today for this NCCAA contest between Nelson University and Justice University. This is technically our Southwest Conference championship game. Justice has already secured that title, though, over Nelson, but this game is the official championship game. So your starting lineup for Nelson: number 7, Elizy Hernandez. Number 3, Destiny Mendoza. Number 15, Genesee Melendrez. Number 11, Janessa Lugo. Number 5, Kaylana Juarez. Number 2, Lori Wells. Number 14, Rosa Martinez. Number 1, Tiana Melendrez in goal. And number 21, Valeria Andrade. I was handed a full roster for Justice, not the starters, so I'll try to identify them as they take the pitch here in a moment. Amy Gallegos will be in goal on her senior day. And she's the only one that I can tell you right now till they take the field. I apologize about that, but we'll get there. We got Raquel Trogdon, number 8. Number 3, Bossy Myers. Tasha Maria is out there. Cameron Henry, McKenna Matthews, Riley Kunker. Number 11, Ari Lockward. Number 9, Michaela Thorvind. Number 23, Krista Nieblis. And number 14, Peyton Tafoya. I believe that is everybody I've seen run out there. We're about ready to get started here on Senior Day from the athletic field of Justice University. It is November 14th, and it is 81 degrees out here. High sky, no clouds. Rain's supposed to be coming this weekend, but right now, not a single sign of rain. Justice in their black uniforms, white numbering, green Justice across the front. And Nelson University, the Warriors, our friends from Phoenix here. White uniforms with burgundy trim and burgundy numbers as they come out to take the field as well. Nice crowd out here of students and parents and friends of students and parents. We're about ready to kick off. Justice is going. Nelson, however, is going to have control to start this match. And there's the kickoff, and here we go for some live Senior Day action. Cameron Henry quickly on the attack over to Raquel Trogdon. Back over to Cameron Henry, but stolen away by Nelson. A little slip there for Cameron. Here comes Nelson the other way with the ball. We're going to ball in the middle of the pitch, but there's nobody home there. It's going to be stolen back away by Michaela Thorvind. She's going to work it back to McKenna Matthews in the middle. Works it over to Krista Nieblis. Here comes Krista. Stolen back away, but back to Tasha Maria. Back to Riley Kunker. Over to Ari Lockward on the left side. Nice little move to get a little opening. Stops, looking for help. Gonna pass back to Riley Kunker. That ball stolen away by Nelson. And Here they go. That was a nice little no-look spin pass there by the Nelson player. And here they come the other way up ahead. Contested by Aaliyah Myers there, knocked out of bounds for a throw on the far side. These teams know each other very well, this being their third match in the last month or so. Justice has been victorious in the previous 2 meetings. Looking to keep that trend going today. Nice throw in. Justice defending the attack by Nelson. Pass to the middle. Nobody really in position there for Nelson, but they work it back and maintain possession. Raquel Trogdon flies in and steals the ball. Cameron Henry coming down the sideline. Trying to get the through pass, but Michaela Thorvin's there. Pops it in the air. Gets a little hip shove from the defender, and then it's stolen back away by Nelson. Nelson coming the other way with the ball. That ball to Hernandez is stolen back away by the Justice defenders. And they're going to slowly mount an attack here going the other way. Cameron Henry with the ball. Starting to drive to the right side, looking for teammates. Nice little move to avoid a defender. Nice pass in to Raquel Trogdon. Trogdon to Tasha. Stolen. The other way for Nelson. Hernandez passes up to Lugo. Lugo passing up ahead to a player I don't have a correct number for, so I don't know who that is, but that was offsides. Offside flag is up. And Aaliyah is going to take the free kick here on the defensive side of the pitch. This has been a pattern we've seen with Justice. Aaliyah Myers will work in the defense to start the game and then slowly move her way up to the attacking third. By the end, she'll be the main striker, just to mix things up. Riley Kunker on the far side, moving the ball up, but it's stolen away and knocked out of bounds by Nelson. Kunker will throw the ball in to Michaela Thorvin. Michaela cuts into the middle. That ball's kind of poked away and stolen by Nelson. Neither team with able to really mount any kind of an attack so far. Been a lot of back and forth. Riley Kunker gets knocked down there, and that's going to be a free kick for Justice. They take it fast to the middle. McKenna Matthews, one of the seniors we honored earlier. Over to Krista Niebles. Krista, nice little cutback move with the right foot. Goes to the right side to Cameron Henry, but the flag goes up. She was in offsides position. And Nelson will take over there. We're about 4 minutes into this one. In the first half. Not too much offensive attack for either end so far. Nelson with possession right now. Here comes Alize Hernandez. Alize Hernandez has it stolen right back by Trogdon. Trogdon to Matthews, into Thorvin. Thorvin, the left-footed shot, but no pace on that one. Little off balance on that attempt, and that will harmlessly roll into the hands of the goalkeeper for Nelson. High free kick. And Justice player is going to be called for the foul there. And Nelson will take over again. Alize Hernandez taking the free kick. Actually, she's going to bypass it in lieu of her teammate Rosa Martinez. No score so far here. Rosa Martinez, ball in, stolen away. Peyton Tafoya, McKenna Matthews, Back to Cameron Henry. Cameron Henry looking for Tasha Maria. Tasha looking to pass out to Raquel Trogdon. And that's going to be deflected off the Nelson player. Going to be a throw for Justice coming up. Cameron Henry throws the ball in. Over to Peyton Tafoya. Peyton Tafoya to McKenna. But stolen away. Not enough pace on that pass. Here comes Janessa Lugo the other way for Nelson. Takes a deep shot. And Justice is able to take it. Come back the other way. Riley Kunker. Stolen back by Nelson. Valeria Andrade has it stolen back away. It's poked way far ahead. Michaela Thorburn able to track it down. She dribbles in. Kicks with the right foot and slides it in for the goal. Michaela Thorburn on senior night starts the scoring with a beautiful right-footed goal and some fancy footwork. That ball that got deflected deep into the attacking zone. Michaela took it and knew what to do with it. Buried it home. 1-0 Justice. Off of a goal by Michaela Thorburn in the 7th minute. Nelson quickly with it again. That ball's deflected off of Justice. That's going to be a throw in for Nelson. No, they decided to throw in for Justice instead. A little frustration there for Janessa Lugo. Not liking that call. Punts the ball under a table on the sideline here. Kristen Nieblis with the throw in. Ball to Tasha Maria, stolen back away by Nelson. Here they come the other way. McKenna Matthews trying to track down the Nelson player. That ball's knocked out of bounds. That's going to be a goal kick for the Lions. 8 minutes into this one. Justice, the 1-0 lead. Riley Kunker up to Ari Lockwood. Lockwood ahead to Michaela Thorburn once again. Michaela dribbles. Cutback move. Right foot pass to Raquel Trogdon, and her shot goes over the bar. Actually kind of ricochets, got some backspin, and stays in bounds, and Nelson will take it from there. That pass, dangerous pass, almost stolen back by Cam Henry, and it basically is because that's off of Nelson. That's going to be a throw-in for the Lions. Kristen Nieblis, the shot there, dribbles in to the keeper. Goal kick taken. Tasha Maria steals it back. Kristen Nieblis with it now. Dribbling in. Looking to lead Raquel Trogdon, but pass goes behind her. But here comes Nelson the other way. That ball gets through, but Aaliyah Myers is there. She passes back into Raquel Trogdon off the inside of her foot over to Kristen Nieblis. Tries to get it back to her, but the ball goes a little far. But Trogdon's able to steal it back. She dribbles once. Right footed shot right at the keeper. Out comes the kick from the keeper. Justice has it in their defensive zone here. They're going to start to shape an attack in through the middle. McKenna Matthews. Back to Trogdon. To Nieblas. Kristen Nieblas, nice little move there. Just punts it off of a Nelson player. Deflects it. But McKenna Matthews is there. Fighting for it. Keeps it. But Nelson's able to steal it from Ari Lockwood. Ari still fighting for it. Here comes Nelson the other way. Kicks it ahead. Peyton Tafoya trying to steal that ball away. Leah Myers there as well. She's able to kick it loose. All the way up to Cameron Henry. Here comes Cam with the attack. We're in kind of the far corner right now. That ball over the head of the keeper and over the goal itself. That's going to be out for a goal kick, that is. 12 minutes into this one. 1-0 Justice. Off the foot of Michaela Thorvin. 7 minutes in. Senior scoring on senior night. Always like to see that. McKenna Matthews heads that goal kick. And Justice momentarily had possession. Fighting for it on the far side there. Very physical so far in this one. That ball thrown in by Justice. Back to Michaela Thorvin, our goal scorer today. She chips that ball in, looking for Cameron Henry. Off a couple hops, it gets kicked away. That's going to be out for a Justice corner kick. First one of the afternoon. Raquel Trogdon is lining up this corner kick.
Let's go, Cam!
Here is the kick. High leap from Aaliyah Myers over her head. But Justice regains possession. Ari Lockwood, McKenna Matthews. Cuts it over to Thorvin. Nice dribble turn, and looks like there was a flag up on that one. And that's going to be an offside call. Crowd wanting some fireworks there. But that pesky flag disallows any fireworks that might have happened. Got a lot of the men's basketball players down here representing and supporting the girls. Good to see that. A lot of students out here on a Friday. No class on Fridays, so they're all down here representing. Cameron Henry again with the ball. Looking for Trogdon on the far side. Trogdon works it back around. But again, offsides is the call. Comes Nelson the other way. Looking to get an attack going. Boots it forward, but Aaliyah Myers is there. That ball ricochets off her, and it's going to be off of Aaliyah Myers now, and a throw for Nelson coming up. Throw in for the Warriors. Riley Kunker's there. but she can't handle that. It's going to be another throw for Nelson.
Come on, Tosh.
Valerie Andrade. And that's going to be off of Nelson back to the Lions. 16 minutes or so into this first half, 1-0 Lions. McKenna Matthews forward to Raquel Trogdon. Trogdon starts to cut towards the middle, passes back to Tasha Maria. Tasha back to Michaela Thorvin. Michaela deflects off back to McKenna Matthews. McKenna over to Kristen Nieblis in the middle. Couple dribbles and a shot way over the bar to the left. That's going to be out for a goal kick as well. Got too much air behind that one. Goal kick coming in here again for Tiani Melendrez, the keeper for the Nelson Warriors, going to take that. Goal kick in. Kind of a soft pass. Raquel Trogdon trying to steal that ball back. Kristen Nieblis is able to do so. McKenna Matthews with it now. Nice little cutback, but gets stolen back away by Nelson. Nelson attempting to mount an attack here, but there's Bossy Myers again. Up to Cam Henry. Cameron Henry with the ball. Nice little move. Looking to pass. Gets it through to Maria. And that ball's poked all the way to the keeper. Basketball players are shouting basketball terms, hoping they translate to soccer. They aren't sure if it does or not. Tasha Maria out to Ari Lockwood. Ari, the cross. There's Michaela Thorvin trying to touch past that. Actually, can't tell who that is. It's going to be out for a corner, I believe. The ball must have. I believe that's Raquel Trogdon taking the second corner of the afternoon. Here is the pass in. Off the top of the head of Tasha Maria. Bounces down. Right foot by Kristen Nieblis. But right to the keeper. That was a promising looking corner. Bossy steals that goal kick and punts it back. And then drops back into her defensive positioning. That ball's a lazy pass stolen by McKenna Matthews. Here comes Ari Lockwood. Ari Lockwood pokes that ball all the way through for another goal kick. Goal kick in. There's Ari Lockwood with it. Back to Riley Kunker. Back to Ari Lockwood. They move the ball forward, passing, looking for it to be in. Deflected. It's going to deflect all the way off to Cameron Henry. She's going to take one dribble, second dribble, then loses it, gets it back. Back to Kristen Nieblis. To Tasha Maria. Hits a little lollipop that lands in the hands of the keeper, Melendrez, who's been busy back there. Justice has controlled the ball in their attacking side of the pitch for most of this first half so far. Justice now on the defensive side. Here comes an attack for the Warriors. Hernandez Ball stolen away by Cam Henry. Here she comes the other way. Looking for a through ball from Michaela Thorvin, but just a little bit too fast for her. But Trogdon is there. Trogdon collects it, turns, tries to shoot, and one hops the side of the net. That's going to be out for another goal kick. 21 minutes into this one, about coming up on the halfway point of the first half here. 1-0 Justice, our score on senior day. That goal kick headed away by Trogdon. Nelson collects. Lugo with it. Reverses field. That ball intended for Valerie Andrade, but Cameron Henry has it instead. Here she comes for Justice. Kristen Nieblas. I don't know if that was a pass or she accidentally stole it from her teammate there. But that's passed out to Ari Lockwood. Left-footed approach, one hop to the keeper. Michaela Thorvin in the area looking to perhaps redirect that shot. 1-0. That ball punted out, and Cameron Henry able to chase it down again. Right in front of the camera. And she steals it back. The basketball players like that one. That ball was a little bit too far for her. Cameron's looking a little tired there. And they're going to take a little water break here. Hydration break, if you will.
Great box out, Cameron.
Coach Mike instructing his team. Letting them know exactly what the plan is here for the rest of this first half and beyond. The things he saw he liked. We haven't had any subs yet. We'll probably see a change coming out of the water break here. Perhaps some fresh legs coming. Way hotter than you'd expect for November 14th. Again, 81 degrees with no cloud cover whatsoever. 81 degrees in Arizona sometimes feels a lot hotter. Girls starting to make their way back out to the pitch here. And we're back from the water break here.
Oh, she grabbed her.
There's going to be a foul called on Nelson there, much to the delight of the crowd here. Krista Nieblas. Shoots it wide to Riley Kunker. Here comes Riley Kunker on the attack. Pokes it forward to Michaela Thorvin. But offsides flag is up again. That guy's going to might need a shoulder surgery after this. He's lifting that right arm so many times. That's what he's paid to do. And Nelson will go ahead and restart this one. Taking their time here.
Come on, Cam.
Comes Nelson the other way. A couple subs for Justice getting ready to come in here on the next break.
Yeah, Kenna.
Perhaps they're just getting water as they walk by the table here. Here comes Justice the other way. Ari Lockwood with it. Ari, couple dribbles. Kicks it forward to Thorvin. But again, offside is the call. The flag goes up.
10-yard penalty.
Got to be cognizant of your positioning there when the ball leaves the foot of your teammate. Make sure you're in the onside position. Nelson is now about to bring this ball back in. That ball, Raquel Trogdon trying to steal that pass there, but Nelson maintains possession. Nice little pass over here to Melendrez.
You don't want challenge, pay.
Hernandez, my fault. Janessa Lugo. Moves it towards the middle, but Kristen Nieblas deflects that pass. And Cameron Henry steals it away. Here comes Cameron the other way. Here on the near side. Nice pass to the middle. Kristen Nieblas looks for a through ball to Raquel Trogdon, but it's poked away by Destiny Mendoza and kicked out for a throw for Justice forthcoming here.
Let's go, Cassidy.
Cassidy Mead coming on in, as well as Kezi. Keziah McInerney going to take the throw in here. Throws in the Trogdon, back out to Cassidy Mead. Cassidy Mead over to Tasha Mendoza, or Maria. Maria out to Kunker. Start to move the other direction. Reverse it back to Tasha. Tasha forward with it. Couple dribbles. Couple more. Pokes it through. Saved in. Kicked back. Here comes Michaela Thorvin again, looking for it. Kezi's there, off of Michaela again. Hopped up in the air, Trogdon, couple bounces and tries to kick it, and booted out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick, sub in for the Warriors. Number 8. Don't have on our roster back in. That player had been off nursing the injury. She wasn't officially out of the game. Raquel Trogdon to Kezi. Back to Trogdon. Ball dribbles away a little bit, but that's going to be kicked out for a corner. Third corner for the Lions here on the afternoon. About 30 minutes into this first half. Raquel Trogdon going to line up the corner kick. From the very far right part of your screen there. Players getting their position. Here comes the end ball. Up high. Cameron Henry gets it off the side of her foot, but it doesn't quite make it. It's back out to Tasha. She takes one dribble to corral it. Shoots it just over the bar. Just a little high. When it came off the foot, it looked like it was going to find the top part of the net there, but it just kept carrying over. Would have been nice, another senior scoring here on senior day. for now, it's just 1-0 Justice here in the first half. Trogdon's been trying to steal that in pass a few times. Justice still on the attack deep into their zone. Aaliyah Myers back to Tasha Maria. That ball's a little too hot to handle for Cassidy Mead. That's going to be out. Nelson will take the throw here. That throw was right to Aaliyah Myers, who kicks it right into the top of our awning here. Boy, I'm glad we have that awning. Ball into the weeds there. It's going to be thrown back in by Nelson here momentarily.
She's open. She's open back there in the green. She's in the green. She's open. Go to the green. Travel. He's talking about travel.
Ball thrown in. Nelson poked away by Cassidy Mead. That's going to be another throw for Nelson.
Come on, Cam.
Kezzy McInerney fighting for it right now. Stolen back away by Lugo. Kezzy's right there. That ball's a lazy pass stolen back by Trogdon. Trogdon to Henry. Henry forward with it to Thorvin. Thorvin reverses field, kicks it forward. Looking for Cameron Henry. She's trying to run it all the way down. Left foot off the keeper. And so much spin on that. It goes off to the left of the net. That's going to be another corner, however, for Justice. 4 corners now, starting to mount up here in the first half. This one's going to be taken by Michaela Thorvint on the far side. Kayla raises her hand, gets ready to bring this ball in. McKenna Matthews tries to head it, then Bossy Myers with the right foot pokes that ball through for a second goal. Aaliyah Bossy Myers scores, and the crowd goes wild. We're missing the celly right now because of the basketball players, but that's okay. Here they come, running back to center field. Those corners were starting to get dangerous. We knew one of them was going to find its way into the back of the net, and that one did. Just a little inside foot deflection by Bossy. And it's 2-0 Justice.
Good job, ladies.
Here comes Nelson the other way. Cameron Henry trying to steal that away. Nelson still coming with it, but that one poked away. There goes McKenna Matthews. McKenna Matthews with the ball. Little 360 move, still keeps the ball over to Cam Henry. Cam Henry gets it poked away from Lugo. And Lugo trying to come fast the other way, reverses field, decides to drop it back. But there's McKenna Matthews again to get in the way of that pass, and that ball's going to be controlled by Justice. Now moving forward with it, Ari Lockwood. That ball is hopping in the air, and Ari's going to let it go out, and will be a Justice throw. Riley Kunker walking over to take it for the Lions. Throw in. Cam Henry. Back to Riley Kunker. Riley to McKenna Matthews. Matthews back to Riley. Riley with a pass into the middle of the field. That's corralled by Tasha Maria. Takes another deep shot, but right to the keeper. And here we go the other way for another goal kick. Kezzy looking to corral that for the Lions. Cassidy Meade is going to keep it in. That ball's poked past her by Lugo. Here comes Lugo up the near side. Passed ahead, but poked away by Bossy Myers. That ball is rolling away from McKenna Matthews. That ball's corralled by Nelson in the center of the pitch. Ball to the far side.
Come on, ladies.
Ari Lockwood trying to steal it, but she continues to come. And that ball is lofted over the net for a goal kick. "36 minutes into the first half here. Score is 2-0. And Justice bringing up the ball, looking to see if they can add a third before the end of this half. Here comes Ari Lockwood. Ari Lockwood up to Michaela Thorvin, but again the flag goes up. And again, I think Nelson is allowing them to get offsides by purposely letting them get one step behind or one step ahead. About 38 minutes into this half, so about 5 to 7 minutes left. I don't have the official time here, so we're just kind of guessing. But that ball stolen by Cassidy Meade. Cassidy, slight tackle by Lugo, going to be out for a Justice throw here on the near side. Aaliyah looking for directed traffic. Sub coming in. They're going to make that throw happen again. Griselda Ahumada in for the Lions. Aaliyah Myers is ready to throw in a ball, but there's no ball. We don't know what to do. So waiting for that ball to get back into play. Here it comes. Here's the throw. Raquel Trogdon trickles away to Michaela Thorvin. Michaela on the far side starts to work her way back. And slide tackle there by Hernandez. Going to be a 5th corner. So far, the Lions have scored a goal on their 4 previous corners. Looking to maybe score another goal off a corner here. Again, the ball just kind of disappeared on us. Mika Guerrero about to come in for the Lions when the ref allows the substitution. Michaela Thorvin going to take this corner kick again. Kazi. Over to Tasha again with it. Back out to Riley Kunker. Kunker to Griselda. Griselda in. A little bit too hot to handle for Henry. But that ball will deflect out to Cassidy Meade. And the Lions will remain in possession of the ball. Over to Griselda again. Griselda gets it stolen away. And Nelson steals it away, but there's Aaliyah Myers again. Going to keep it in possession of Justice University. There you go. Tasha Maria now in the center of the field. Tasha, the right foot ball up ahead, but that'll go all the way to the keeper. We're coming up on halftime here. Expect that whistle soon here. Kezzy heads that off the hop. Lugo tries to keep it in, but it goes out, and that will be Mika Guerrero coming in for Michaela, who's going to take a seat for now after that goal earlier. Cassidy Meade the throw. Over the head of everybody. Raquel Trogdon trying to track it down. Stolen by Nelson. McKenna Matthews there with it. Off to Riley Kunker. Riley looking for Griselda, but stolen away by Nelson. Nelson now on the attack, but McKenna Matthews trying to steal that ball away. Nelson keeps on trucking though. Justice with the ball. Aaliyah Myers up ahead to Griselda. Griselda has it deflected and stolen again by Nelson on the far side, and here they come the other way. Nelson with the ball up ahead. Amy coming all the way up to take that and just taps it back to Aaliyah, to Cassidy, and here they come the other way again. Kezzy on the near side. Tries to poke that through and does momentarily, but Nelson steals it back. Nelson to the center of the field. But there's Aaliyah Myers again, stealing that ball away. Left foot pass to McKenna Matthews. McKenna to Cam Henry. Cam Henry works it back for Tasha Maria. Tasha has that ball stolen away, intended for Kezzy, but it goes right back to Cassidy Meade. Tasha Maria. Over to Riley Kunker. That ball perfectly in for Raquel Trogdon, who cannot quite slide it past the keeper. Great forward pass by Kunker there. That ball just had eyes, found its way all the way through, but cannot quite finish it for Trogdon, who's definitely had her share of goals this year, including a hat trick against the same Nelson squad last time out. 2-0 still our score. We are nearing halftime. Any second now, we should hear the whistle. But here comes Griselda, seeing if she can do something before the end of the half. There's Griselda working past the keeper. Keeper just kind of falls down. Just drops a roadblock right in front of her and takes out her legs. But she had the ball, so the ref allows it. The ball is headed by Kunker to McKenna Matthews. Ref checking his watch. Matthews to Henry. Henry back out to Maria. Maria off the right foot over to Kezzy McInerney. McInerney back to Maria. Back out to Kezzy. Kezzy kicks it back into play, but it's stolen back by Nelson, and that's going to be the end of the first half. After 45 minutes of play here from Justice University, the score is 2-0. Justice. We will be back for the second half and perhaps a player interview here momentarily.
Halftime, good job, ladies.
No.
Like somebody like safety tape, like.
Okay. All right. We're trying to do an in-game interview here. We're going to have to do it afterwards. We were trying to possibly get an interview there with a player, but didn't work out. So we're ready to start the second half here. And I'm hoping our battery will make us to the end here. All right, second half of this one, 2-0. Justice Call University. Old habit there. Justice University versus Nelson. Switching sides here. Justice will take the kickoff here. Going right to left. Switching sides at halftime. And Raquel Trogdon drops the ball down. Referee checks his watch. And away we go, starting the second half. Nelson with the ball here. And Lugo for Nelson falls to the ground and the whistle blown. Lugo is taking the free kick here, getting ready to bring the ball back in. It's passed by Lugo, and that ball is going to bounce on a hop to Amy Gallegos, and she will then clear it for Justice. That ball headed by Lugo. There's Aaliyah Myers forward. Lugo again for Nelson. That ball chips in right to Amy. She corrals it. And rolls the ball into Kezi on the far side. Justice back to Ball gets past Cassidy Mead. There's the shot, and that's a little wide of Amy Gallegos. And that's going to be a goal kick as Amy does not make contact with that. Nelson still hasn't had a corner kick this afternoon. 2-0 our score. Justice in charge so far. Leah Myers going to take the kick. Passes short to Kristen Nieblas, who sends it back to Bossy, and here they come the other way. Up to Kezi. Forward to Trogdon. Here comes Raquel Trogdon. Grabbing her jersey there, right-footed shot past the goalie and wide of the target. That's going to be a goal kick. Little jersey grab in there. Nelson bringing the ball in now. There's Tasha Maria. Nice little cut back to McKenna Matthews. McKenna gets shoved in the back, and that's going to be called. This is in a dangerous spot here. Raquel Trogdon trods over to take it. Lugo trying to push it back a little bit further. Referee directing traffic a little bit here. Is pacing off where the wall can be. Raquel surveys where she wants to go with the ball. And here's the end ball. Right to the keeper. Quickly punted ahead. There's Cassidy Mead there. Kristen Nieblas. Back to Aaliyah. Over to Riley. Peyton Tafoya on the near side. Takes the ball. Ball stolen away, but right to Riley Kunker. Riley through ball to Michaela Thorvin, but offsides is the call. Flag on the far side goes up. Nelson forward with the ball. Here comes Aaliyah Myers to kick that ball out of the way. It's going to be a throw for the Warriors coming up. That ball kicked away. Again, another throw for Nelson forthcoming here. Nice play by Peyton Tafoya up to Michaela Thorvin. Thorvin with the ball. Coming down the sideline. Trying to get all the way past the defender. Still fighting for it. Michaela Thorvin on the near side. Nice cutback move there. Centers the ball in, but Nelson able to kick it away. But there's Tasha Maria. Tasha Maria. Kristen Nieblas, McKenna Matthews. Peyton Tafoya fighting for it here. Here comes Lugo. Aaliyah Myers defending again, kicks that ball out of the way. It's hard to get it past Aaliyah Myers when she's back on the back line there, playing that center back position. Lugo the throw here for Nelson. Nelson on the attack. That ball is going to be poked away. And here comes Raquel Trogdon on the run out. All alone now. Got her hair grabbed a little bit, cutting it back to the middle. Right foot into the side of the net. That was a little deceptive. It looked like that was going in. And it caught net, but not the right side of the net. Out for a goal kick. Subs in for Justice. Aplenty here. Michaela Thorvin coming out. Kezi coming out. Cassidy Mead coming out. In is Cam Henry. Ari Lockwood. And Griselda, who has the ball now. Griselda back to Kunker. Kunker to Maria. Maria back to Kunker. Riley Kunker with the ball over to Ari Lockwood. Ari, left footed approach. Winds that ball in, but a little bit too behind the net and out for another goal kick. 2-0, our score. 8 minutes into the second half. Justice in the lead here, doing most of the attacking thus far. 2-0 is not quite comfortable yet, so definitely wanting to add a third at least here. Nice play by Riley Kunker to keep that ball in. Here comes Cam Henry with it. Battling for the ball. So is Raquel Trogdon ahead to McKenna Matthews. McKenna Matthews passes back to Trogdon again off the back of a Nelson defender, and it's going to trickle away. And Nelson clears again. Here comes Hernandez for the Warriors, still with it. Kicks it forward to nobody but Aaliyah Myers, who tracks it down. Starts to bring it back the other way for Justice once more. Peyton Tafoya with the ball. Out to Krista Nieblas. Krista up to Cam Henry. Cam Henry with the ball. Trying to cut that back. And that's going to go all the way out for a throw for Nelson. Ball thrown in. Nelson centers the pass. Delays to get some forward motion. Ooh, a little shove there by Maria. Very physical. That ball's ahead. It's Peyton Tafoya. Steals it back for the Lions. Fighting to keep it in. Does. Cam Henry with it. Bringing it back. Trying to find Raquel Trogdon in the middle of the field, but stolen back by Nelson. Leah Myers, a nice little toe flick there. Lugo with it now for the Warriors. McKenna Matthews on defense. Nelson with possession, moving it to the center of the pitch. Nice little move there to keep possession. Peyton trying to steal that ball back. Comes Hernandez. Hernandez to Lugo. Lugo has it stolen, but a whistle. Little hand check there, and that's going to be given to the Warriors for a free kick. "11 minutes into the second half. 2-0 Justice here on Senior Day. That ball is high and deep and over the bar. Out for a goal kick. We're definitely going to be in a critical situation with our battery here. Hoping we can get to the end of this game. comes Nelson on the attack. Stolen away by Kristen Nieblis. Here comes Ari Lockwood. She gets there, kicks it forward, still in bounds. She saves it up forward, looking for Raquel Trogdon, but stolen back by Nelson. Off the knee of Riley Kunker. Beautiful goal for Raquel Trogdon, and then making it 3-0 Justice. 3-0, great goal there. Well fought for. You saw the look of exhaustion and victory on her face as that went in the net. We're going to try to get our power plugged in here, so you might not hear me for a second. We'll be right back with you here in a moment. Leah Myers with the ball, cutting back. Back to the middle, and penalty given. Tasha Nieblis going to take this free kick for the Lions. 3-0 Justice. Krista Little wide of the net. She frustrated with that one. And in comes some subs for the Lions. Micaela Guerrero, Kaylee Garcia, and Cassidy Mead back in. Kaylee fighting hard for that ball. Tasha fighting for it now. She wins that ball. Passes to Cameron Henry. Has it poked away. Here comes Trogdon. Poked away and penalty given. Or foul called. And we got an extension cord, ladies and gentlemen. Good news. We're going to make it. Ari taking this free kick. Left-footed approach. Bounces. Kaylee Garcia right there to poke it in for a goal! Kaylee Garcia jumping up and down. Gets the deflection in the right place and pokes it home for a goal. Amazing for Kaylee Garcia. Kaylee has been injured for a while. She was talking to us about how excited she was going to get a play today. And as soon as she gets in, she scores a goal. What an amazing moment for her. How can you not like sports? So many different storylines, little things that matter. She's going to remember that for the rest of her life. She's playing goalkeeper earlier in the year. She's in the field today, and she scores a goal. 4-0 Justice. 4-0 Justice. I'm just still so excited for Kaylee Garcia getting to score a goal. Transferred in last year and been battling an injury this fall, and now getting to get into some action on senior day and score. Here comes Lugo. That ball's chipped over the net. Going to be out for another throw. That ball through. Micaela trying to get to that one. Stolen back by Nelson. Here they come the other way. That ball down. Leah Myers in pursuit of that one. Steals that back. Michaela Thorvin with it. On the near side here. About to come into your picture. That ball to Tasha. Back to Ari. Back to Michaela. Michaela chips it forward. Michaela Thorvin with the ball. Ball ping-ponging a little bit. There's Kaylee Garcia again with it. Pokes it forward. Little hand checking. Stolen back by Ari. Ari down the side, trying to change positions there, knocked out. And we're going to do another water break here. So water break on the field. For nothing our score here. Justice is in control. 4-0. Your score. Water break time. Trying to keep these girls hydrated. As we are at the halfway mark of the second half. Water break about to be over. About to get back out to the field here. Finish up this one here. From senior day, Justice University down on the soccer field. 4-0 is currently our score. Justice University 4, Nelson University 0. Amy Gallegos looking to keep the clean sheet going. In goal. Girls are staying loose out there. Ball in, and away we go again for in essence, the fourth quarter of this soccer match. That ball's out. Going to go back for a throw for Justice. Here comes Justice the other way. Kaylee Garcia fighting for that ball. It's going to be a throw in for Nelson. The throw for the Warriors. Tasha Maria pops that high in the air. That one's Krista. Looking for McKenna Matthews. Fighting far ahead. McKenna corrals it. Works it back to the middle. Pokes it forward to Ari Lockwood. Ari. Back to Trogdon. Shot. Deflects. Kaylee Garcia trying to get to that. There's Ari. Back to Tasha. Tasha, the shot. Right to the keeper once again. Everyone's wanting the seniors to score on senior day. You can feel that every time one of them takes a shot. Tasha's looking for that elusive goal as well. That ball goes right through the legs of the defender from Nelson. And here comes Riley Kunker. Forward to McKenna Matthews, fighting to keep it in. Does pass the keeper, but that's going to be out for a goal kick. Again, 4-0 our score. Justice University in the lead. Goal kick coming. Nelson brings the ball in. Working around. Kaylee Garcia defending. Ball popped in the air by Ari Lockwood. On a hop, but Lugo's going to be whistled for a little shove there. Not so happy about that. Ari Lockwood here drawing the plan in her head, motioning to her teammates to get into position. Left foot across. McKenna off the little toe kick to the keeper. And there's the boot deep. Going to bounce all the way through to Bossy, who sends it back the other way, but here's Lugo with it now for Nelson. Passes to her teammate, cuts it in, but there's Aaliyah, that center back position, not letting anything past her. Keeping Amy's action to a minimum today because of that center back play. There's a ball forward to McKenna Matthews. McKenna to Riley Kunker. Riley Kunker with it forward on the far side. Has it stolen away by Nelson. And then poked forward, kept in bounds. Here comes Nelson the other way. A trio of Lions about to check back in for Justice. That ball stolen away by Tasha Maria to Kaylee Garcia, stolen back. But right there is Raquel Trogdon. Trogdon with the ball. Trogdon. Kaylee Garcia was offside. She tried to not touch that ball, but it ball in. The two number 11s fighting for the ball right now. Lugo and Lockwood. Lugo has it now. Out to the right wing. Poked away again. There's Aaliyah Myers. Whenever something is starting to develop for Nelson, Aaliyah quickly kicks that ball out of the way. Playing some good defense for the Lions today. Again, 4 goals by 4 different Lions today to make this 4-0 advantage. Nelson on the attack currently, though. Krista over to Michaela Thorvin, and that's going to be out for a goal kick, and subs are in.
Good job, Coach Mike.
A 4th sub for the Lions, Michaela, coming in as well with Cam and Kezi and Peyton. Subs coming off here.
How many times we got to go over this? How many times we got to go over this?
Here come the Nelson Warriors trying to get something going here on their offensive side. That ball's kicked through. Aaliyah's going to let it go all the way through to Amy Gallegos, who will scoop it up harmlessly. Aaliyah Myers coming forward with the ball. Up to Kezi McInerney. Keziah McInerney up to Micaela Guerrero. Ball kicked out. Going to be a Justice throw forthcoming. Mika grabbing that ball, getting ready to send it back to its position, and Kezi taking the throw. Kezi looking for an open teammate. Throws it in to McKenna Matthews. McKenna with the ball. She centers it in, but a little bit off and out. Looking for Cam Henry coming over the middle. That's going to be out for a kick, a goal kick once more. 4-0. Still our score here. We are looking at about 33 minutes in to the second half, so about 10 minutes to go. That ball wisely let go by Mika, and now a Lions throw. Here comes Kezi on the throw, looking for McKenna Matthews. Back off the head to Mika. And Nelson, nice little spin move there, but there's Peyton Tafoya fighting for that ball. Cut through, back to Lugo. Lugo forward with it. Stolen by Michaela Thorvin. Kezi there too, but now Nelson has it back. Nelson moving the ball forward off the foot of Lugo into the center. Nice tackle by Michaela Thorvin in a dangerous position. You just mistimed that tackle a little bit, and it's a penalty kick. And Dr. Reggie going to go check on the fallen Nelson Warrior. She's up to a sitting position and back to her feet. And Reggie comes back, false alarm for his services. Ref is making sure she's good to go and continue. Currently going to be a throw in for Nelson. There's the whistle. It's going to come back in here momentarily. Nelson the throw. That ball jockeyed for, and Nelson will have a free kick from the far wing. Here's the ball in to the side of the net. Going to be out for a goal kick. Slide tackle there by Lugo, and she's whistled for a foul, and she's getting a little frustrated over there. Has kind of the shrug as to, are you kidding me? Kezi going ahead and take that free kick. Kicks it right to Nelson, and here they come the other way. That one booted back by Tasha. And now Tasha's going to get whistled for a foul there on Lugo. Lugo with the ball again for Nelson. Looking out wide for her teammate, Hernandez. That ball again out for a goal kick, which will be taken by Aaliyah Myers. Here comes Kristen Nieblis back in for Mika Guerrero. Ball back in. Here comes Keziah McInerney with the ball. Looking for a through ball to Cam Henry. And Raquel Trogdon. Raquel's there. Raquel takes a couple dribbles. Shoots over the head of the keeper and buries it home for her brace. Second goal of the afternoon from Raquel Trogdon. Beautiful through ball there. And the Lions take the 5th goal. 5-0 here on senior night, senior day. And the senior, Raquel Trogdon, with 2 goals. Coach Mike changing his positioning a little bit, but here comes quickly Lugo on the attack. Collides and falls to the ground. No whistle though. And the Lions come back with it. That ball's poked through to Trogdon and poked away. Ari has it. Cam's perhaps could be offsides here. We'll see. Lets Nelson waste that off to the side, and the Lions will take a throw here. Bossy brought up front to the attacking midfield position. McKenna Matthews dropped back to the left back, and Michaela Thorvin moved to the center back. Positioning changes for the Lions. Ari Lockwood about to take this throw in. That ball thrown into Trogdon. Trogdon back to Lockwood. Lockwood dribbles it back to Tasha Maria. Maria across the Thorvin. Thorvin with the ball, dribbling in and sliding. Still has it. Trogdon had it momentarily. There's Lockwood. Pops it way up in the air, and that's going to finally go out of bounds and be a goal kick. Cameron Henry on the pursuit of that one as it lands out of bounds. Another goal kick coming up. We're getting late into this one, second half, 40th minute. There's Keziah McInerney. Kezi with it. Passing it over to Myers. Back to Kezi. Kezi to Krista Nieblas. Nieblas with the ball. Right-footed shot right at the keeper. Fumbles it a little bit, but keeps it in front of her. 5-0 Justice late in this one. Second half, 40th minute. That ball gets past Michaela. She's going to go ahead and just knock it back to Amy Gallegos. Back to McKenna Matthews. That ball's stolen, though. Deep in the zone here for Nelson. Nelson looking to do something and get on the board before this one's over, but that one's going to be offsides as the flag goes up on the Warriors. Thorvin taking the free kick here. Here's the right-footed kick. Nelson still with the ball to Lugo. Lugo dribbling in a circle there. Dribbles back to her teammate. Hernandez. Hernandez in to another teammate. And Thorvin just kind of stalling a little bit there and kicks it back out. Here comes Nelson again with the ball. Nice steal by Aaliyah Myers coming down the sideline here. Up to Trogdon. Trogdon on the attack. Coming down the left side. She starts cutting towards the middle. Working it to the middle. A couple dribbles. Then collides with the Nelson defender. And there's a whole kind of scrum for that ball. No penalty called. Both players seem to be okay. Here we go the other way, right in front of us with the ball. Bossy trying to fight that ball back. Tasha Maria takes that ball off the chest and keeps it in for Krista Nieblas. Nieblas through to Bossy Myers. She cuts back. Cuts it into the middle. Kezi with the ball. Oh, lost it, kicks it back. To Tasha, and it goes in. No, Krista Nieblas with it. Deflects off the keeper and goes in. Nieblas gets the 6th goal for Justice on a little bit of a fluky play there, but hey, it counts nonetheless, that one goes in for Krista Nieblas. That ball just kind of Kicks off of the hands of the keeper, goes over her shoulder and into the goal. But that constant pressure by the Lions, eventually the dam breaks, and that's what we're seeing here at the end of this one. 6-0 for the Lions. The advantage here. Ari tackles for that ball. There's Cam Henry fighting for it as well. And Nelson going to take the throw here. Nelson, another throw coming here. McKenna Matthews. Back to Thorvin to Matthews. That ball forward to Peyton Tafoya. Still fighting for it. Slide tackle there. And that's going to be foul called on Nelson. Justice looking to perhaps add the extra point to make this a 7-0 game. Kayla Thorvin forward with it. Hops all the way through to Lockwood. Lockwood to Cameron Henry. Flag up, offsides. Getting late in this one. I think we're in the last minute or so of this one. 6-0 Justice the score on Senior Day. Seniors were honored at the beginning of this game. Tasha Morea, Ari Lockwood, Michaela Thorvind, McKenna Matthews, and Raquel Trogdon, all honored. And Amy Gallegos, the final senior, being honored today. Nice steal there. Peyton Tafoya with the ball. Back to Kezi. Kezi off the back heel of Tafoya. And Nieblis again kicks that ball out. That's going to be a throw for the Warriors. This is all but over here. We're in the last minute, I would say, of the ref's clock. 6-0 Justice by 5 different Justice scorers. Kezi kicks that out. Throw. Ball still kept in. Right to Amy, who gets a save there. And that is going to do it. Final score of this one on Senior Day is 6 for Justice University and 0 for the Nelson Warriors. The clean sheet for keeper Amy Gallegos on Senior Day. Goals by senior Raquel Trogdon, 2 goals in fact. And then goals added by Aaliyah Myers, Kaylee Garcia, Kristen Nieblis, and other senior Michaela Thorvin also scored. She opened the scoring way back in the 7th minute of this one. The Lions are victorious here as they line up to shake hands with the Nelson Warriors. Getting congrats from President Palmer Chinchin as they line up. Nelson University class acts, congratulating the victorious Lions, and that will do it for the women's soccer season here for Justice.